Hi, this is Arash Kamali with another session of the website programming course on the Python programming language and the Django framework. A very warm welcome from me. In the previous session, we updated our site. We developed it. We arranged the adding section of the news, and then that when we delete the news from the news list, both the news and the image of the news are going to be deleted using the method that we just showed you. We added, alright, now we are going to deal with editing, but before we do that, let's go to the category that we had set under static while adding the news. We are going to have that and then do the editing so that we can use the categories in our editions or in our edit work. I add a news here, as you see. That's right. Alright, an image would be added, required, and the news has been set. Alright, if I refresh, I see this news over here. So here there is nothing wrong with our system, and by hitting the delete button, the job is done. But the problem here is to have the category, and here we are going to show the categories. Alright, we have a first rate category which would be of the type of our news, a sports for instance, the entertainment, the business, politics, and there is also a subcategory. For instance, for the sports section, the subcategory would be football, basketball, volleyball, and other parts. So we need to use two types of categories, the main ones and the subcategories in our editing. Alright, that's how we are going to do it. For categories, we need to make an app. We go for the app, we hit Control C. Here, as you see, Python manage.py has been added. Start app, appcat, short for category. Is that right? Okay, my app has been made thus. Alright, now here in the project, let's close these. And as you see, cat has been added. I go to my project. The first thing I do in my project is go to the setting.py. I need to add the name, and then in the url.py I need to add the URLs and say cat.url, that's for initial settings. Now the first thing I need to do is to make the model. I copy the news model, that's right, in the cat model. I set it there. I need to call it cat. We just need a name. We are going to need a name for categories based on the type. Sports events, that's right. Alright, we choose 4 categories and save them. That's for our model. Alright, then we need to take care of the view section where our functions are. Here in the view, in the categories, instead of news, we say you need to import cat. Alright, now a new file, urls.py, needs to be made as well. Alright, urls is imported and it is added in the urls.py, but there are no URLs inside it yet. And next part in the admin, it needs to be submitted. Okay, and instead of news, we need to say cat, the name of our model. Alright, I close the files. My app settings has been done. Alright, and it is ready to work. I say python manage.py, make migrations. That's right, it has been made without error. Python manage.py migrate, and the changes have been applied. And now again run server. I run the server. Now if I check the Django admin, I see the cat for category. Okay, that's right. The first thing that we need to do is to make list for our category so that we can see the categories. For instance, I go over here and in the admin and the categories, I make a category called sports. Now I want to see it on a list. Alright, I want to see it like the news list and have a list for it. So I need to go to main template and back. The first thing I do is to bring the master for the links like this, and here for instance 0, make a copy before the news. I call it, instead of news, category. That's right. Yeah, and then I say news manage or management. Alright, I remove these links over here. Alright, let's see how it is. A category has been added. My category has an admin and a manager. First we want to, in the manage list, so I need to go for the main to function, and I need to write a function for it. For instance, def cat underline list of the type request. Alright, and then we write return render. That's right, and then the page, for instance, back cat underline list.html, open for us. I make this page in back. I enter a new file and cat underline list.html, and for instance I write hello. Alright, that's right. As a test, my function is ready. Now in the URL, I need to write the URL. I copied this one to make it faster. I write, we had a panel before, the admin, category and list, for instance, and it should be connected to what? Cat underline list, to the main category with the name cat underline list. Alright, I test this address to see if it works. Let's see. Yeah, the hello page showed up. The first thing that I do is to replace this address in the master page we should set it in the manage. That's right. Alright, now if I get back and refresh and hit manage, I need to arrange this page now. Alright, okay, this page looks like news list. Now we make a copy of the news here, and here we set it there. We just need to edit it a little bit, category, and here it would be category as well, and then we write panel category. Alright, categories, and then list and save. There is no image yet. There's just an ID, which is our PK, and one name. Alright, and then the actions that we have. Alright, and now as you see over here, okay, here instead of the news we say cat, and then in cat view we need to make the query. We write cat equals cat dot objects, that's right, dot all, and then we send it to template as a dictionary cat. Okay, now we refresh the page, and as you see, category is a sport, and we have edit and delete sections. Okay, the news list isn't working. Why could it be? We need to check and see what the problem is, if we have made any mistakes somewhere. Here, as you see, it shouldn't have happened. Alright, in the admin, the search and page arrangement doesn't seem to be working, and we can only see them as a list. Here we need to check this and see what numbers are the rows. First I need to hit Ctrl-Z and see if when the rest of the data were still here, the page was working properly. Alright, there is nothing wrong with this page, so the editing must have messed up with the page somewhere, somehow. Here we change this to cat. Now we refresh. Now we remove the extra part so that we won't damage the HTML. We need to take care. First I remove the image. Image has been analyzed. The main title needs to be removed, gotten rid of. Image has been analyzed. Alright, that's date and time. Now the category, we remove it, and over here, that's it for the category. Because the number of our columns are decreased, those options are taken from us and no longer functional. And now we can have those options because the number of columns are scarce in our table. They are very few. Now if we increase them, they would be given to us. The JavaScript code has been defined in this fashion so that it can work otherwise. Now when there are a few columns, we can't do anything. Of course, it won't make any difference because we have limited number of categories, and we can do without them, and we can do without search or other categories as well, which of course we can arrange it with Django later on. In the follow-up we learn this, so we are going to use it like this.